Okay, let me continue from here. Just now we stop here. Now, the basic angle is 44.8. Okay, now, if this 44.8, then what is this angle here? So, this question is x equal to 180 minus your basic angle, which is 44.8, and also the basic angle is here in the third quadrant is 44.8. Okay, so in the third quadrant the angle is measured all the way until here. So the answer is 180. I mean from here all the way until here first, then plus the basic angle. This will give you 135.2 and 224.8. Okay, so this is the answer. Right? So the rest I want you to try. Okay, this is something that I want to remind you. What happened is when you square root cos x, you got a plus minus square root 1 over 2. So you must consider the case of cosine x 1 over 2. Also the case of cosine x minus square root 1 over 2. And then from here, you must do the quadrant that's positive. That means first and the fourth quadrant. Get the answer. This negative. This one, you must get the answer from the second and the third quadrant, which is negative for cosine value. Okay. So the actual answer for this, there are 4 answers altogether. First two from the first and the fourth quadrant for the positive value. This one is negative. That means you get the answer from the second and the third quadrant. So total there are 4 answers. Now, how do you handle where the domain stretches from minus 360 to 180? Okay, now let us analyze the fourth quadrant. Minus 360 is clockwise all the way until here. Okay, then after that you have to go from here to here. So yeah, let's see how you do it. Maybe I didn't get correct. Let's switch it up first. Okay. Now, this domain is equally important in the other part of the question. Okay, the domain can be all negative, can be all positive, can be positive and negative. So you have to be very careful about this. Now, how do you do this? Let me start off. Now, if you consider negative, then you go backward this way. Okay, the way from minus 360 is here, and then minus 340 is here. If you count from here, so minus 340 is here. You talk about minus 270 is from here all the way to here. So if you say minus 360 means from here onward. Okay. Now, and then from here onwards, minus 270 to here minus 180 to here is minus 90, back to here is 0. Okay. Not only this, then from here you have to go all the way to 180. Okay. So you have to consider the negative side value and the first two quadrant in the positive side. Now, let's look at this. Okay, now tangent x minus half. First of all, let's look at the basic angle. When you do the basic angle, don't consider the negative. So basically it's sine of half. Sine of half, always known, is just calculator is 30 degrees. Okay? That is 30 degrees. Now, after that, let's go and look at the quadrants. Let's look at the negative side first. Okay? Now, negative side, if it is the value of sine x is negative, then negative, we are talking about from minus 30 all the way here. Still follow the same rule. As you go here, negative 160, negative 350, all that. But this is actually the first quadrant. So it's a positive, so this is out. This side doesn't fit. Why? Because this is positive value. Then you go here, you go backward. Let's say minus 240, 230. But this side is actually the second quadrant, okay, in a positive direction. And this is also positive, but this is negative. So this doesn't fit. Now, when you go to, let's say minus 130, minus 150, this quadrant here. Now, you know, if the positive side of the quadrant is negative, so therefore, since this is negative, so there must be an answer here. So this is actually basically 30 degrees. Okay. So now, if you talk about negative value, is from here all the way to here. So from here all the way to here is 150. But remember, this is the opposite direction. So the first answer you have would be x equal to minus 150. Okay. Now, let's come to the first quadrant in the negative side. Okay, this side we know sine also negative. Where is the basic angle? The basic angle is 30 degrees here. Now, so if you count from here, it's from here to here. So this is the angle. So this is actually minus 30 degrees. Okay? Now, we are done with all the negative, minus 360 until 0. Now we're going to do from 0 to 180. 0 to, since it is negative,